I didn't trade really until afternoon, until I hopped on the call. There was no need to trade, but there's a lot going on for today. So let me go into 30 minutes. Let me just hide these candles. So when you guys look at this, right, obviously we've had the balance that we are in, and now we are out of that balance. And that's what's shown here on this weekly. Let me just increase this so you guys can see it. It's shown right here. So your weekly profiles are kind of sitting there, and the high is being set for the 2 weeks was a 52.57. Obviously we cracked that and went higher, right? And now when you look at the daily profile, there's something pretty significant that you guys should pay attention to, and I just want to see who's able to catch on to it from today's session. All right, what is that? I'll increase the size and then I'll decrease it so you guys can catch it maybe. What is important for you guys tomorrow?
Is it holding that single print in the middle there?
That's exactly it. I mean, and you want to elaborate more for others?
That's where the aggressiveness is, where the buyers showed up. So they want to be able to hold that there.
Yep. So it's a typical, a B-shaped profile, meaning double distribution, and you have a set of single prints separating the two distributions, one being here, and bottom one being here, right? So as of right now, since we closed there, right, at the highs, this is very bullish. It's a double distribution day to the upside. So as long as they're holding this here, that means they're accepting the price within the upper distribution of a double distribution day. So they're holding the top here. If we are able to crack below this level, let's say once we find that, I believe it's 52.66 for now. Once we reduce this tick size here, we'll see, what's the exact level that we are after. But does everybody see that? There's a little bit of a single print separating your double distribution. So as of right now, the price is being accepted to the upper levels of this distribution. Basically, you should be treating this right here as almost like 2 different days, right? The little gap here, so if we lose 52.67, and that's without me adjusting, just to get the concept, if they lose this, that means now they're accepting prices in the bottom. And what is the levels that they cannot go under? If you're a bull, what level should you not be breaking completely to turn really, really bearish? Anyone? What's the level that would indicate weakness on the bull side?
Value area high of
52.67.
Say it again.
Value area high of the previous week.
It would be the range high, right? So because this was our bracket right here that you're looking at 52.57, and you see right here, like this was our week, but you see we really never broke the low here, which is kind of the low of this one was, I believe, 15157. So your range for this, previous, I would say a week or so, a little bit stronger than that, you had about exactly 100 points here, right? 106 points. That you're in a bracket for 106 points. And then, they did what they did here at this PV value area low. And from there, you took off. So this is your breakout level. So if we go above it and we can't defend it, what would that tell you about this price action? If we come here and we can't bounce here.
It wasn't accepted.
Yeah, price accepted on the top.
This is not accepted means that there's a high chance, because if people start buying late and they don't believe in the bracketed markets, tomorrow we'll find out if they're serious about this. If we continue, there's a high chance we come back to this level, right? So that's something we'll watch, right? If they can, accept this price higher, there's a high chance you come back here. So we'll definitely watch this. We hit the target today on 127. Right on. I think we had 84, 85. We hit that, and then after hours, there was some crazy movements on NQ. I think it was like almost 100 points just after hours, and I didn't know there was earnings or anything of that sort, but there was a pretty crazy pump. So tomorrow, what I'm paying attention to is pretty much this, and the way we're going to explain it is for you guys again to understand. Do you guys remember the opening type that we talked about, which was super bearish, semi-bearish, and then not bearish at all? Do you guys recall that from the watch list when we went over it?
Yep.
And that was the opening type, right? Just based on the spike period. So today you really don't have a spike, right? If you guys look here, yeah, you don't really have a spike. You went above the L, you went to the M, and then you danced around. So not much there, right? But now, when you look at this distribution here that's being split, it's being split by 71, right? All the way down to 67. So we turn bearish if this level is broken. They can come in here and they can bounce from here, and that's semi-bullish. If they come here, the first instinct is that they're going to buy it from here, right? Because all these emotional buyers that were sitting there, they're going to show up. And we can find the exact level where, how.
The footprints, the imbalance.
Yeah, we want to see if there's any aggression in the footprints on this candle that happened at 2:30 today. And if you find some balance in let's say maybe 2 stack, or if it's 3 stack, even better, then you're looking to place your orders there, and then you could put your stop loss slightly below this. In this case, maybe below the value area high of today. But as of right now, 67 has to hold. And we are about 37 points away. And then when you guys look at, if you're to split this profile out, you had value consolidated here, you had some indecision moves here, right? And then you see that they're pretty much stacking higher here right now. So for me, if I wanted to turn really, really, really bearish, right, I would want to see them auction below 67. I have no reason, to try to look for the tops, and I've tried to be clear on this and explain it to you guys multiple times. A lot of people got burnt on the bottom here. A lot of people will be burnt here either today or tomorrow on the bullish side. This is my final target for 319. And I do think we have, if you guys remember about the measured moves, when I say when we consolidate for a certain period that you should be going the same way, direction up. Do you guys remember that? It was in the PowerPoint. You guys remember when I said consolidated moves are measured moves, meaning if you consolidated 100 points, do you guys recall this?
Yes.
So if this was 100 points, well, from here to here, you're looking for 100 points to be the next target. Somewhere around here. This would be 100% replication, and that would be the next level that you guys are targeting. Right here, 50, call it 53, 57. So you have some levels in between.
Just a longer time frame bull flag, basically, right?
I mean, yeah, you can definitely treat it like that. I mean, we're in a very bullish trend, right? Overall, there was not much signs that we are turning bearish yet. This was potential setup, like I mentioned in the watch list, I believe Sunday or whenever. There's potential, but we needed to break the low. And they came in right at the weekly value area low, and they said no. And now you have a bullish, really bullish candle here. So, and there's just not a lot of volume on it. Okay, and then, if we crack this 67, that turned to be bearish to about 57, but ultimately we want to see them defend this level and buy back up and make higher highs. So, You know, you could be bearish here to here, but it's not a lot of points, and there's a lot of potential that the buyers step in here. It's a bullish market. Don't try to time the top. I promise you're gonna regret it. Okay, any questions? I didn't, like I said, I didn't trade the morning. I just came in at like 320. I made a little bit of money, called it a day, right? And then NQ did its thing after hours. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you tomorrow live. Hopefully we can catch some nice trades. No reason to be bearish as of right now. We're just looking to see if we can continue this higher and see what the next targets we hit.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thanks,
See you
Shorty.
tomorrow. Bye-bye.
See you.